Merhaba arkadaşlarım. Şimdi 30 Day Turkish Challenge bitti ve şimdi çok iyi Türkçe biliyorum bence. I'm joking, guys. That's impossible to learn a language perfectly after just 30 days. This will not be a video kind like this, but I improved a lot when it comes to Turkish. Turkish became a habit to me actually, and at the end of the 30-day challenge, I did not even realize that the 30-day challenge is over. I realized it some days later. I was like, oh, I finished the 30 days. I totally forgot. So it became a habit for me, and that's really, really good. But I must be honest, in the beginning I was struggling a lot because I started a challenge and then I kind of got distracted over a day. It's already a little bit getting darker here because it's already almost, it's after 6 p.m. already. So I think in total I studied for more than 2 hours because I had 1 hour class, and then there were things that I have done, and then I made little tasks over the whole day, split it over the whole day, and it was not really productive. And I'm more like a person who needs to study in blocks, so like 1 or 2 hours for one topic, for example like Turkish language, so I can concentrate and really get the best outcome. And this was in the beginning really hard for me, but it got better. And also at the same time I had a lot of problems with sleeping. Until now I actually have struggled sleeping. I go to bed early, but I sleep like 8 to 10 hours. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I kept going and it didn't stop me to do the 30-day challenge. At the same time I also was struggling with sleeping problems. I actually sleep too much, but I still kept going. And actually I also had a lot of fun discovering new things. So when you want to say that you don't have money with you, you can say yanımda para yok. Interesting.
Yanımda para yok.
And it's actually really funny to look back and see me struggling and working that hard on finding out things that I now think that are so clear, and back then I was like, wow, such a new discovery. It's like finding a new island or something like that. But at day 10, I slowly started to get a routine. I started to prepare myself. I also had classes on pre-play. I also prepared the classes. Also after the class, studied all the new grammar and vocab. And before that I also had Turkish class on pre-play, but I always have done everything in the last minute, never really revised anything from the class, and have done my homework like last minute, so homework was not really useful for me. And I had this kind of like mind change. I was like, okay, I pay this tutor, and if I really want to have the best outcome of this class, first I need to prepare myself, need to revise all the things that we talked about, and also need to do my homework earlier, so it really helps me. And now I'm like, oh, homework is actually helpful for me. And I also realize for whom I'm doing this. I'm doing this for me, for myself. If I want to use the time wisely, I need to do something, and I don't need to like lose time. I need to be active. I need to do this and this, revise, study, revise again. That's how things work. And also I need to prepare questions when I have questions, so I can ask my teacher, hey, how to say this, how to say this. It's like when you're a child. A child's like exploring the world and asking things like, what is this, what is this? And that's how they learn, and also we should learn like this, like curious little child who get to know the world. On day 13, I slowly started to incorporate essay writing. So essay writings for me, I just have one topic. For example, I write about what happened this day, or when I went outside with friends, I tell what happened, because it really helps me using the language. And it's already like a step before speaking, because I always have problems with speaking. So when I write things down, my brain is already organizing everything. So it's like kind of speaking already, but you're speaking with the paper. So writing is for me really helpful to improve my speaking skills. But still at day 13 it was really hard for me. Okay guys, I wrote some sentences. I think there are some mistakes, but that's okay. I would ask my teacher for correction. So, geçen tatil arkadaşımla Türkiye'ye gittim. Bu zaman yolculuk çok iyi planladım ama giysilerimi unuttum. Arkadaşım hem çok şey unutmuş, unuttum. İlk gün İstanbul tur yaptık. İstanbul çok güzel ama hem çok kalabalık. And I also had some problems with focusing at the task. So I just set myself a timer on my phone, for example 1 hour or 1.5, which I need to stay focused. And when I see the time, I'm like, oh my god, I just have this 1.5 hour. I need to get the things done, because it really helps me to stay focused. Slowly time to get more input. So I looked on YouTube, also Instagram, where I can get authentic input, new vocabs, new way of saying certain things. And for example, I found a website, it's called, not website, I found a YouTube channel also on Instagram, Turkish. They're really good. They make interesting videos also about culture, but also how to say certain things. I already watched, I think, actually almost everything they had. Yeah, so just check out YouTube channels, Instagram channels. Maybe you find some really useful materials, because now in our 21st century we have so much material that we can get without paying anything, and that's really amazing. But sometimes I also had days where I was not feeling well. So hi guys, today it's actually not really my day. I already had class, but I woke up today, I was really tired and I had a little headache. So yeah, some days you have these days where you don't feel good, but that's okay. So now I just want to learn a little bit vocab and then maybe watch some videos, something relaxing. I also had a little cute study partner, my cat. He is the cutest, but sometimes he also don't want me to study, but still I really enjoyed the time with him and it's really nice. I think he likes Turkish. And also at the end of the challenge I had a little breakthrough. I started to read short stories. I also will link the page down in my description. And I started with A2 books, and they're like maybe like 6 to 8 pages, and at the end they also have like some questions, so you can make sure that you really understood the text. First it was kind of hard. I just have read the text the second time, and this time I understood it way better, and also had to do some tasks, so it's really nice to see how much I understood of the text. And actually I understood a lot now, so that's good. But it's always so sad when you like the first time you read it and you're like, what is going on? I don't get it, like who's all these people? And then when you read it again, and then slowly it gets better, and also you write some things down. First time when I read the text I was like, I understood nothing, disappointed. But then I was like, okay Hannah, don't throw the book away now, like just be like, no, I will never learn Turkish. No, it's like, okay, what was hard for me? I think I was confused about the names, so I was never sure like who said what and who was who, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? So I started to write down, like I read the story again, also started to write down certain notes, like who is who, and then also like the plot, like the storyline, some words. And then I understood the text. I was like, wow, actually it's not hard. I just need to have a little help, and that's totally fine. I just need to read it again. Sometimes you need to read things 2 or 3 times, even 4 times. But don't give up. Try to get some help, and if you push through it, it will be really rewarding. And at the end of the challenge, I wanted to get to the next step. And this next step is for me watching something on Netflix in Turkish. Hi guys, I'm starting to watch some shows on Netflix, And right now I'm watching, which movie is it? How's it called? It's called Tatlım Tatlım Haybeden Gerçek Küstü As.
Hayır, ben sadece insanların eski çıktıklarıyla, eski sevgilileriyle tekrar buluşmalarını...
Yes! No, it was not really good. The first movie I tried to watch, I was like, what is happening? I understand nothing. And I never put on in English or German subtitles. I always, when I used subtitles, I put Turkish down, like in Turkish speaking and Turkish subtitles. Even the subtitles did not really help me. It was kind of disappointing. I think I should go back and watch this movie again. But now I watched some stuff more, like also on YouTube, and also watched another movie. And now slowly I kind of understand everything, so it's progress. And it's so funny to see back. I was like, what the fuck is happening? I really should watch this movie again and look if now I can understand what they're saying. But it still was good because I got used to the way of speaking, like how the Turkish people speak. Yeah, so it was not bad, but certain things need their time. Everything needs time, and that's okay, that's fine. So let's just enjoy the progress, have fun on the way. I already finished this challenge now. Yeah, and I totally forgot that I finished the challenge. Studying Turkish every day is now like automatically for me. I still, like right now I live in Istanbul, I still study every day Turkish. And it was so funny that like some days after the challenge I realized, oh, I finished the Turkish challenge without even noticing. And I think that's a good sign that I didn't notice. Yeah, and looking back to all the video footage and everything, it was an amazing time. Of course, I'm not fluent now. I didn't reach fluency after 30 days, but hey, it's okay. I still love Turkish and I still will continue challenge myself every day and still will learn and continue on this way to progress. And I'm already excited, like in 1 year maybe, and I look back at this footage, I'm like, oh my god, that's so crazy. Like, I was struggling with this and this and this, and now I'm like, maybe fluent. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this, please comment down below what should be my next challenge, or with what are you struggling right now. I really would like to know that. Yes! See you later, alligator! I don't know.